Rhiannon Mills has just shaken up the royal commentary world in a bold and unexpected defense of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. She completely dismantles Arthur Edward's criticism and offers a fresh perspective on the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Could this finally change the narrative around Harry and Meghan? Stay tuned to find more. Welcome back to Global Sussex, guys, where we explore all things Harry, Meghan, and royal news. Today we are diving into a moment that has everyone talking. Rhiannon Mills, the fearless Australian TV presenter, has taken a surprising stand for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, addressing the ongoing blame game and misconceptions about their decision to leave royal life. Let's unpack her powerful words and what they mean for the Sussexes.
Rhiannon, am I right? You did have a conversation with Prince Harry about his hopes becoming his parental hopes at one stage a few years ago, didn't you?
Yeah, do you know what? It was amazing. It was that trip that we did to New Zealand. I'd only been doing the royal job for about 3 months, and at the time there was still so much interest in William and Kate, and Princess Charlotte had just been born. There was a general election, and I was like, do you know what? Let's go to New Zealand and I'll see if I can get a chat with him. And they said yes. They were like, yeah, it's fine. And it was a real turning point for him because he was about to leave the army. So I was like, this is a great time to have a chat with him. And I'd never met him before. And so we had a little chat about the kind of things we talk about. And he was like, you can ask me whatever you want, but I might not answer it. And the other thing that he said to me at the time, because I was asking him about William and Kate moving out to Norfolk. And I said to him, have you ever thought about moving away? And he was like, yeah, I'd love to move away, but I can't because of what I need to do to support the Queen. And that has just stuck with me forever in terms of, he didn't say it on camera, he just said it in a really candid chat with me. And so whenever anyone says to me, it was Meghan's fault that they left, that conversation always springs to mind because he always had it in him, this potential to jump. And I think Meghan came along and said, hold my hand and we'll jump together. Within the interview, I did sort of ask him whatever I wanted to ask him. And I said, Princess Charlotte's just been born. Would you like to have kids? And he came out with this brilliant line. I'd love to have kids right now, but there's a process that you have to go through. But then he also went on to say about how he just wanted to have someone alongside him to support him. And then what was it? A couple of years later, he met Meghan. But yeah, that line, it went global. It just went mad. But that was a great trip. That was Harry of old.
That, Stuart.
For years, Meghan Markle has faced intense scrutiny, with many accusing her of being the reason Prince Harry stepped back from his royal duties. But is this narrative even true? Critics, like photographer Arthur Edwards, have long perpetuated the idea that Meghan stole Harry away from his family. These accusations paint a one-sided picture, ignoring Harry's long expressed discomfort with royal life. Enter Rhiannon Mills, who is challenging this tired trope in a way no one saw coming. In a recent segment, Rhiannon Mills, I think this segment was on The Sun, I think something like that. Rhiannon Mills dismantled this narrative, explaining that Harry's decision to leave royal life wasn't Meghan's doing. It was Harry's own desire to break free from the constraints of royal expectations. She revealed, and I quote, Harry told Meghan he wanted out, but still wanted to serve the Queen. Meghan didn't force him. She simply said, here, take my hand and let's jump together. So I guess what she was saying is that Harry, because she was talking about an interview she did with him, I think 2 years before they left, or before maybe they even got married. I think that was it. And she said that Harry told her that he wanted out, you know. And her view is that When Meghan came along, Harry still wanted out, and Meghan just said, okay, honey, I'll jump with you. If this is what you want, let's do it. Let's move on. Let's go and carve out our own life. So at no point did Meghan was the one who said, Harry, let's leave, I'm this and I'm that. Yes, they were very unhappy because as much as they wanted to serve, there were things in the background that was just too toxic for them and preventing them from serving in a proper way. The competition, the Meghan is bad, but Kate is good. Meghan did this. Meghan tried to kill Charlotte, but Kate is this English rose. Meghan made Kate cry when in fact it was Kate who made Meghan cry. It was a lot of nastiness going on behind the scene. William calling Meghan Duchess difficult and just being annoying and being disgusting as, not supporting Harry, even though Harry supported him wholeheartedly. Right? So a lot of things were going on in the background, and they just decided, listen, my mental health is much more important. My peace of mind is important. Let us go and carve out our own life. Mills highlighted Harry's lifelong struggle with balancing duty and freedom. Even before Meghan, Harry openly spoke about feeling trapped in the royal system. But what Meghan brought into his life was clarity, a partner willing to walk beside him in building a new path. She added that Harry's ultimate goal wasn't abandonment, but transformation, to carve out a life where he could protect his family and focus on causes close to his heart. Mills also touched on something many overlooked: Harry's happiness. She said, I believe he's finally found peace with his new life. He's always wanted a family, and now he has that with Meghan and their 2 children. These words underscore a truth we have often missed. Harry's departure was a step towards fulfillment, not betrayal. Perhaps the most striking part of Rhiannon Mills' defense came when she directly addressed the critics, saying, why blame Meghan for Harry leaving when he's always wanted out? It's time to stop vilifying her and recognize that Harry made this decision for himself and his family. This situation wasn't just bold, it was a reality check. It calls out the media and public for clinging to a narrative that's both outdated and unfair. And it was a direct rebuttal to Arthur Edwards and others who have refused to acknowledge Harry's agency in his life-changing decision. So, we see Arthur come on, sometimes he's almost in tears, and he himself knew that Harry wanted out. He knows this, but guess what they tried to do? They tried to vilify Meghan, make Meghan be the bad person, when they know that all Meghan was doing is being supportive of her husband, which is what a wife is supposed to do, right? So they know this, but they try to paint her as this evil person and just continue to perpetuate that lie, right? So Rhiannon Mills' words remind us that there's always more to the story than meets the eye. Prince Harry's departure from royal life wasn't a whim or a manipulation. It was a thoughtful decision made by someone who wanted to prioritize his family and well-being, and his well-being. Meghan didn't lead him astray. She stood by him as a supportive partner, proving that true love is about building a life together, no matter the obstacles, right? And this is what they refuse to acknowledge and understand. So what do you think of Rhiannon Mills' defense of Harry and Meghan? Has she changed your perspective on the Sussexes? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Global Sussex for more uplifting stories about Harry and Meghan. Turn on your notifications so you never miss a new video. Let's keep the conversation going because their story is far from over. So guys, thank you for listening. Really appreciate it. Bye.